Alright, man, so we here right now, man, like everybody else around the world is, discussing this whole Kenneka Jenkins situation. So, what is your input on the situation? You probably got something that you
Alright.
can share with the world that nobody's thought of, little key points and things.
Um. Alright. As far as the motel and the manager and everybody having something to do with it, as far as that, let me start there. I honestly, I have mixed feelings about it because I do think they did it, but then at the same time, I kind of don't think they did it. The reason why I do think they did it is because, of course, the stories, the 2 years, ago, they had that situation or whatever. Now, what I'm thinking about as far as not is they say, she was drugged and she obviously seen her stumbling or whatever. If that's the truth, then they can take her organs if she was drinking or drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't take nobody. They don't take that. It's the truth. So if we gonna go about it that route, then they didn't do that. So if it was staged, then they did do that. There's another story of Kendrick Johnson, and they found it's the same shit. Come on, KJ. It's coincidence. Let's be real here. But I don't know if the friends really was doing those text messages because it could have been, you know, that could have been fake. A lot of this shit is just crazy because you don't know who you can trust. You don't know what the story is. We wasn't there. The world wasn't there. It's just those people, those 30 people was there. Now, as far as if she was walking down that place and in a motel, everybody knows that. I've been in plenty of motels, and you know that there has always been a clerk at the front. It's always a clerk. If there's not, then you know what I mean. Maybe he stepped away for a minute. Maybe he or she stepped away for a minute. But there's 24/7. It has to be one. I know for a fact. Every time, it has to be one. And I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but I feel like somebody saw her that night. Somebody saw this little girl walking, stumbling, all of that. And I'm not even gonna take yours because I was just gonna say that, but I'll let you go ahead and talk about that part. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about it? Because I was gonna take your what you just said. I'm gonna let you say that. But before I have something else to say, I'm gonna let my brother get in, let him talk about it because we both have something. I feel like we solved this case. I feel like I solved this case easily.
Yeah, I just think you gotta think outside the box, think hella deep. Like, you gotta do your research on the hotel itself. Because I done seen videos to where it was somebody, and it wasn't even related to the incident that took place. This was somebody that was visiting that motel that was fascinated because it is a fancy motel. Anyway, the dude, was filming like this is the elevator, this is the room, and all that. Anyway, so he was on the elevator and he pushed a few buttons, L something. Anyway, it took him to the basement, and on the way there, once he got to the basement, the door opened, but there was two doors on the elevator. There was one in front, which led to the hallway where we seen Kenneka get off the elevator. He got off the one that was to the left. And in his video, there was another door behind him. So the elevator had two sides. And there was a bucket in the background, like a laundry bucket or something. It looked like it could have led to the kitchen or whatever. But like those are things that you should look for it too, instead of just watching these videos and just going off what other people say. Because all they doing is just juicing up the story even more.
True.
That door that she went in, what was it she said? It was a workout room.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought it was a bathroom.
Yeah, I did. I just looked at the video, and when they walked, and it was the door, and let me be specific. It was the door where everybody on every video is saying that it was somebody jumping in the back. That is a door that leads into a gym room. You can see in the video where somebody is working out. Now, what I think is maybe, since if they say the little boys had access towards the kitchen, which the kitchen was literally right there, they don't really have to have access. It's literally right there. So therefore you can just walk into a double door and you're right there.
Right
So-
there. People didn't even know that. Didn't even know that.
So, if that's the case, and if that is a gym, if I'm not mistaken, that looks like a gym. I seen somebody working out. I mean, maybe my eyes were deceiving me, but I really think that was a gym. And if every gym has some bars, they got shit you work out with. So if they whooped her and raped her inside that room, they had to hit her with some of those bars, killed her. They killed that little girl. Seen the bruises on her body, because you're gonna have bruises, and they were scared because the little girl was dead. So they threw her in the freezer. Why would you throw a girl in the freezer after you whoop her? Why? Because she has bruises. You want to get rid of the bruises or gain more bruises. You know what I'm saying? So you throw her in the freezer. Now, they say that she was like very, very cold. What was the word that they said? Ice cold.
Yeah. Frozen solid.
Frozen solid. Yes. So
That part.
you can. Everybody knows that if you're drinking, you're intoxicated and everything. Your body temperature is going to be warm.
You
Very
are
hot.
warm. Like if you're drinking, you be like, God damn, it's hot.
You know what I'm saying? So, how does she? 24 hours inside that freezer and you're already gone. Come on now.
Yeah.
They killed her and threw her inside of a deep freezer.
Another thing, I wonder how, out of all the girls in the world, Kenneka Jenkins was chosen. First, they tried to use the story saying, her brother had some stuff going on, but ain't nobody about to set up no. It's just too many stories within one story. You got the organs, the brothers, the. It's just.
Like, is there even a brother? I haven't even seen him speak up not once. Now, was he in the streets doing dirt? I don't know. But I don't even believe that there's a brother, because the mom would have brought up the brother, the daughter, to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real here. That's a mom.
Yeah. And then, we was just watching, what they don't want you to know. This is talking about, like, this is the part where, people don't think outside the box. This is like the shit that people are blind to. And if you don't even know nothing about it or done any research, then to you it doesn't exist and it's irrelevant. When really it's probably the most important key factor of the whole damn story. Like I said, to me, I think the shit was staged. I think she was killed. Do I think they took her organs? I don't know. They would have done an autopsy by now, and they would have noticed, and they probably would have released that information. Or not, I don't know. But anyway, man, this government, they got some shit going on with the kidnapping young girls and sex trafficking, and basically they allow it. It goes on, it happens, so don't think it doesn't, which could be a possibility. But like I said, we would never know if that really was a story, because they keep that kind of shit hidden. The same way they keep sex trafficking hidden. And you wouldn't even know. And they got, I don't want to say too much, but
Mind you, they've been doing this for years.
Contracted with businesses, local businesses, known businesses, probably places that you go to every day, every other day.
Not even gonna get into exposing those people,
right?
Because that'll get us into some stuff. So we're not even gonna expose those people. But I'm gonna tell you all this: we do know who it is, exactly who. What stores it is, and it is a lot of stores that you do go into every day.
Exactly. Like I said, it does exist, and do not think it does not go on. Do your homework. For real, for real. I used to watch stuff and people used to say that, and I thought that was crazy. But like I said, you gotta go look, fish for that information on your own. Think outside the box, outside of it. You feel me?
And this is not just towards black people. This is towards everyone. Everybody needs to do research. Everybody needs to be smarter because this can happen to anybody. This can, it can happen to anybody, no matter the shape, size, form, whatever you are. Does not matter. It can happen to you. It can happen to your children. So you can't be blind to the fact of this because it's really happening. You know what I'm saying? This got the whole world shocked right now, but you can't be shocked because, this happens. It's really been happening for years, but now it's just being televised. Now we can really televise what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if the little girls did have something to do with it. They say it was a setup and all of this. And,
I feel like they trying to keep us from focusing on, because now they keep bringing all these other videos with all these extra girls, and now people like, excuse me, like, oh, what if it was her? What if it was her?
Yeah,
trying to keep us guessing. And man, look,
that's not the way.
Don't believe everything, man, that's floating on YouTube, man. For real, for real.
The hype
is not.
Seriously, is not the way, man. Because everybody, see, that's how everything gets mixed up. Because everybody, it's like the game of telephone. It's literally like the game of telephone. Everybody play telephone.
Yep.
You can tell your friend can tell you one thing, and then you heard it. Now you said it right to the next person. Now he heard it, but he may not have heard it correctly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So he spreads the word differently, but it's kind of the same, but it's different.
Just the same story, but extras.
It just happens. Everything happens like this. And honestly, everybody wants to hear the truth. I really want to hear the truth myself. I really want to hear the truth.
I kind of feel like, the actual truth is not going to be brought forth. I think they're going to they'll settle with something that they'll agree on that they think that the public will believe. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they're going to have to cover their ass after that. But after that shit, for real. That's why I told you rewind. And I'm like, hold on.
Because
the shit that person was saying to person B, I was like, wait a minute. I had to have my bro rewind it and I really listened. Like I said, it exists.
It made us really think about, what's really going on. And like we said, we can't really expose those things because it gets real deep. You know what I'm saying? But, I advise you to get into your research.
Do your homework.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you because it can get... It make you change your mind, though.
Yep.
I bet you that. Because my first thoughts about this case, honestly, I just thought the little friends, the little girls, set her up. And I thought this case was a wrap. I thought, boom. We get this over with. You already know who did it. You know what I mean? But then it's like, they don't even seem like them little boys did it, but then now it do. Now you're starting to see, a video of when she was in the kitchen and it looks like a dude is carrying a girl. Now it's like all these edited videos. Oh,
not to get you off. They gave us details, allowed us to see the shit that people are seeing, but then at the same time, they also gave us a picture of the 3 niggas who just so happens that all the details just happens to link to them, but they gave us the picture. Come on now.
Like they gave us the picture.
Yeah, they gave us the picture. Like I said, the answer be right in your face, but people are so blind, my nigga.
They're blind to the fact.
Hella blind,
but not like.
I'm gonna give you a picture of 4 niggas that robbed the store, but when you see the footage, I'm gonna edit the shit, but I'm gonna leave out little hints to where it makes you think about them. So you think you done figured it out. That's who did it. That's who did it. You know what I mean?
Then they might not have nothing to do with it.
Man, it was, man.
But see, like you told me earlier, it does look like I could go show them the video, but I don't. Everybody's seen the video, so to me, it does seem like that is the same video. The other two y'all seem like from when she came out of the elevator, she's just stumbling around. That could be a repeated video from there on forward. Like when she went in the kitchen, that could be the same video from when she exited the, you know what I mean, when she was stumbling down the hall. You know what I'm saying? When she was stumbling down the hall, that could be, it could be the same thing. It's just they put the same stuff and put it over here. I'm a security guard, so I see this stuff a lot. So now I'm not saying I see edited videos a lot, but I see these type of videos. I see these type of situations a lot. So I just don't really see how it wouldn't be. I just don't see how everybody's so blind to the fact about who really did it. It's so easy. There's nothing to even like say about it no more. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to her. You know what I'm saying? I send all my condolences to the mom and the family, but I just don't feel like it's gonna get solved the way everybody wants it to be solved. Police isn't gonna solve it. Everybody thinks they're behind it. I can say they're behind it, but they just don't want to deal with it, honestly. Let's be real. They don't want to deal with it.
Yep. Didn't want to help. I heard the police call. They were not trying to put in no effort.
Not complying.
Like, you know, just basically, you know, like if you knew something and somebody called you about it, like, you know, you're going to be like, just stall them off. Well, yeah, you know, just wait and whoop. Because in the back of your mind, you know what's really going on. So, you know, I don't know. It's a lot of shit. It's a headache, you know. Motherfuckers been 3 days strong, really all day long. But besides when he ain't working. But me, myself, I'll be watching hella videos. So, starting to put it all together. You know, stories ain't making sense. So I realized, you know, this is being thrown out there to keep you guessing, keep you in that loop.
I've been on this story for a cool week now, so, and this is every day. I haven't missed a day. Seen every video. I've tried every single video to come at every single angle.
Yeah. You don't take motherfuckers that long to kind of, because God gave you common sense. You gotta. If it don't make sense, then something ain't right. Period. Point blank. Come on now. You can't create something out of nothing. You know what I mean?
That's why they gave you the elimination thing in school back in the day. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had to do the elimination thing, and that's what this is. You take your with this way or this way or this way, this way. No, that didn't seem right. X that out. That kind of seems right, but it's not. X that out. Now it's out of these two possibilities. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to pick which one is the best one, and that's what you got to go with. See now, you can't be blind. You can't sit there and think, oh, I'm gonna listen to what this person is saying, this person is saying. And also, I'm gonna tell y'all this: that video of that dude saying he knows the people that did it and all this, I don't believe that is true. That is not a real video. Yeah, somebody telling you know, talking to that woman. Yeah. Maybe her best friend, her boyfriend or something outside telling her that story. That is not what happened. She did not get that phone call.
Exactly. That's just, you ain't heard nothing from nobody that was in that video.
Until I see that video, and until I see him talking on a FaceTime, or I see his face really saying that, then I believe it. But he's on his phone.
You know, investigations is supposed to be, you seeing all these statuses and shit. Police know how to track people down on Facebook. Man, go arrest everybody that's writing these statuses that knows something or you know, that's affiliated with it. Like,
not only that, bro. But if it's a case and that is going right now, it is illegal to speak up on a case while it's going.
Yeah, that's true too.
You cannot be on Facebook and all of that talking about your case, because that would just, you know, it would mess up everything.
Yeah.
So half of that may not be real.
Yeah.
It just might not be. They're not on Facebook talking, replying to everybody. They're
Right.
not on Instagram or none of that, replying to nobody. They're sitting in a jail cell trying to get out of that motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
They're not saying nothing on Instagram or nothing.
Yeah.
They're locked up. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. That's what is really going on. There's no way there is a murder case and somebody's walking free.
Right. And there's never going to be a murder case that exists to where the whole world is trying to figure it out and can't figure it out. That ain't even logical. If you can't figure it out, then there's a joke in there somewhere. Seriously.
These is not OJ. These is not the people that are famous and
Right.
going through it. These
Exactly.
is regular little kids that don't got money. Come on now, let's be real. These is little hood niggas.
I mean, sometimes if you just can't figure it out, you can't figure it out. But at least you know that you figured out as much as you could from as much that was given. You know, like I said, if you got common sense, you just kind of can add everything up. Like when she's walking down the hallway, there's two separate footages. One where she walks into that corner room, and then one where she walks right past. So I mean, it's a lot of editing. It's just a lot, man. Be smart, man. Think,
Honestly, to the little girls, all the little young ones, and stop going to these little parties, man.
fast life.
Stop going to these little parties. I used to go to parties all the time. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm from California, so I'm gonna tell you the truth. We used to get shot at, all of that, just to be at a party, just to dance around people. You want to lose your life to go have fun. You don't have to do all of that to go have fun. And if that's the crowd that wants you around that, and they don't want to see you proceed and succeed in your life, that ain't your friends. Ain't your friends. If your friend can a so-called friend can take 200 and they was supposed to be 2,000. Once you seen 200, you like, what the hell? First off, the 2,000 wasn't even supposed to be right. I mean, let's be real. First off, you don't never sell your partners. You don't never sell. I wouldn't even sell my enemies like that. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Man. And how in the hell did they even come across, you know what I'm saying, an offer like that or that type of information to where they even had to take those type of actions? You feel me? Like, who even came to them? How'd they find out? You know what I'm saying? Look, I'll pay you $200. You know what I mean? Set your little partner up. You know, whoopty whoopty whoop. Who does that? You know what I'm saying? Unless they got ties with, they got something to do with a lot of that shit that goes on. I really don't know. I really don't know.
I'm be real.
And that's scary. Shit, I should know. Everybody should know.
I don't like those dudes, even if they didn't have nothing to do with it.
Oh, they did. They're the ones that are being used to as actors in that stage play they did. That shit was nice. But the whole video is just her walking. You done took people out. Then you want to throw in that little white lady that came off the elevator. Let's talk about them red boxes. You notice when she came off the elevator, that red box wasn't on her. Oh, but it was on everybody else. Oh, some footage is when the actor girl.
I know, man. This shit's scary though, bro.
It is.
You know what
That's what I'm saying. That video, man.
Honestly, bro, it ain't
Separate
just,
days, blood.
This shit can't just happen to little girls either, man.
I got two daughters, man, and
This can happen to little boys. I got 2 little boys, man. You know what I'm saying? This can happen to little boys, little girls. This can happen to anybody, bro. It can happen to me and you. Honestly. It can happen to us. Nigga, you never know. We could be walking to the store. They can pull up on some other shit. Nigga, and somebody else pull up behind you, put a bag over your face. Now you in a car to somewhere you don't even know. This real life shit. Do you think the movies is playing? So, bro, a man made that movie, bro. A man came up with that movie. That was a man's mind. You feel me? Let's be real.
Yeah.
So if that's a man's mind, who else mind wasn't that?
Right.
Come on now. So everybody got to start thinking, being real, man. Keep to yourself. Stop letting these friends control you. Control yourself. You feel me? You can only control yourself because you got yourself at the end of the day. Look where little baby girl at. She by herself now. You know what I'm saying? This should be a lesson to everyone.
Yeah. Just because it hasn't happened to you, don't mean that it won't happen. I'm not saying it will. I pray it don't. But you got to pay attention to your surroundings. There's a lot of things that are not, always brought to the surface that goes on that you have to be aware about.
You got to start listening, man, and start watching everything.
And,
stop
pay to be aware, but shit happens. What can you do?
I'm not saying don't be going to them little parties. I mean, I understand you want to have fun, but
I better not catch my daughter at no party.
I really
Hear about them
really
going
don't
to
feel like nobody should be at any parties. You hit 21, then go to the club where it's security.
Yeah.
Everything is safe.
The kids want to party, shit, man.
I know other security at a motel where they don't really
That's
care.
That's another thing. Where was
the
the security at? And he was on shift that night.
They say he kept knocking on the door.
Yeah.
And disappearing. Who knocks on the door and disappears?
But where was he at? Oh, but we don't know because they didn't cropped everybody out the video.
He could have killed her.
Right, that part exactly.
He led her to the kitchen.
So many.
You seen how that kitchen was. He got all access.
Exactly.
At all times.
Motherfuckers probably had a gun or something because she could have, them double doors, that was access to the front, bro. She could have.
If that video was all her and it wasn't edited as far as her walking, then she didn't seem too scared. You get what I'm saying?
In the video, didn't them double doors look like an elevator though?
Not really, not to me.
No.
Not to me. The ones that when you went to, the ones that like that when they went to the camera like this and they just you seen the inside.
Yeah,
to
that
the
was
right.
The lobby. She could have.
To the right. Or behind the double doors.
Yeah, behind the double doors.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I'm trying to think of them on that video. Was it elevator doors or?
I really didn't look over there honestly.
Cause I'm thinking, okay, even if it was,
I'm looking down into how she was walking. So you feel me? I'm like, but so, cause when she came out, if I'm right or wrong, when she came out, she went straight to the right.
Yeah.
And straight to the right was the kitchen.
Yeah.
So she turned right back around.
Turned around.
Because she had to go right back through that thing. Cause remember she was walking in the hallway.
Yeah. But around that corner.
Because remember when they in the video they turned around.
Mm-hmm.
And started walking.
Now what if it's like that on every floor? And 9 times out of 10 it is.
Because that's where the kitchen is. The kitchen is on the floor.
How many floors is it on that?
In that place, it probably
they're like 12 or some shit.
That was like not a rich place, but it was kind of.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of each side, the staircases, they're always built the same and they look the same on each floor, like Super 8. Like each staircase,
well, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah. I thought you were talking about the kitchen area. Like, is there gonna
because
be a kitchen
in that video, we
floor?
really can't tell what exactly. That's why I was asking you. Because on other floors, it may have been the elevator. But
that's like,
at the bottom, those are the lobby doors. Let me see.
Let's be real. So look, not even that. You ain't even gotta think of it like looking at it. When you walk into a Ramada, you walk in and it's the office thing right there. You feel me? Now, it's always gonna be some elevators right by that office. You know what I'm saying? So that she could have been on the first floor by the clerk. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the kitchen right here. So the front desk, kitchen, dining room, all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you can sit down, you feel me? You know, elevators is right here by the kitchen. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that little area where she was going, you feel me? It was gonna lead into all of that.
Yeah.
To where, you know, the clerk, that's where lead in for me to think where was the clerk at, because he had to see her. The manager, he had to see her.
Yeah.
He had to. And
but they was in on it.
Man,
you think they was in on it?
That's what makes me think they could have been
had
in
to.
on it. Because
there's cameras and all that shit there too, but that's why that door was closed too though.
But
that's only facing
like as far as for the little boys, like so I honestly kind of feel like the boys did it kind of. I'm leaning towards the boys because Monifa walked out and said, "Oh, hold on, let me go get your phone."
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Go inside. Probably was in there for like 10 minutes, acting like we was probably talking or something, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then come back outside, fake like she looking, knowing that she already gone. She been gone since, you feel me? They was waiting at the corner waiting on her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come here.
Yeah.
And you know they said she was digging one. So they probably sent that one to talk to her. Come here, let me talk to you. You feel me? And she was digging him already.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, okay, I feel safe. So she started walking with him.
Hey, it is a fact though that she was at that motel at that party though.
Oh, it's a fact. She was at that.
Even that room, like I looked at this video where they was, like I said earlier, the people was taking the tour. That room, the bathroom, everything, that was the room. So they really was in that motel. So now I'm trying to fit that part in with what actually happened.
Do you know what floor they was on?
I don't know. Out of the two videos with the dude and that girl, those was two different rooms from.
So they had two different rooms.
Yeah, but what's that girl name with the hair? Irene.
Mm-hmm.
She was in the background of that dude video too though. Sitting on the bed. So at some point she was, I don't know, because the songs in the background was different too. One had Lil Wayne and the other one had that Chief Keef, Check It Out or whatever. You know what I mean?
But the other one was before everybody came.
It did. When she was in the background of dude video, that's where she was attending. So she was in that group with the dude, that girl, Ed, Kenneka. She was on that bed in the background. But so that's why I believe there was two different rooms. There was two rooms. How did they get the room? Fraudulent sliders got in there. So that makes me believe more that, of course, hell yeah, you get one, you get two.
Yeah, that's what I already was thinking that right now. So.
Alright.
But I'm like, honestly, I don't think that they was being taped at the same time.
They wasn't.
I think one was before and one was wild. There was no after.
Yeah, because
they couldn't get to the after, because if they would have had the after,
yeah,
Kenneka wouldn't have been there. But they should have did it as, if they wanted to stage it correctly, they could have did it like Blood Montana is gone, whoop whoop whoop. I need to find her, like help me, whoop whoop whoop. Everybody come up here, please help me, nigga. This shit is a disaster.
You want to know why there ain't no footage of them looking for her? Because half of them motherfuckers was the one that had something to do with it.
Yeah.
So they would have been putting themselves out there. That's why they didn't do that.
Well, that was stupid. That's not putting them out there. Because I would have been like, come on, help me.
Yeah.
And everybody would have showed up. I mean, shit, she in the freezer. What the fuck happened? Let's get on whoever. Boom. Let's be smart. I mean, but they didn't want to be smart, obviously.
Yeah. Was it a white girl that walked in with him in that one footage in the beginning?
It was more like, oh no, it was all of the black girls.
It was all black?
All black girls. You talking about when they walked in? I thought you was talking about when she walked out. But you know, when she walked out the elevator and that family walked out, even though that could have been staged. I don't even think, even though she walked out, it looked like it was about 10 minutes after Kenneka, so she could have. But no, that was staged.
Hell yeah, that was staged.
Look, think about it. Why did Kenneka go right? I just said Kenneka went right, and right led into the fucking kitchen.
Come on, when she was walking down the hallway.
When she got off the elevator.
She got off the elevator.
She immediately turned right.
Yeah. And then went.
That's the
right,
that's the kitchen right there. Cause the other way is where you go in and hit the outlet.
They probably yelled and told her no this way.
Yeah, but but listen. When the family got off, they went the same way. They went right.
Yeah.
The same way as Kenneka. If that's leading into the kitchen, why didn't they turn back around?
Yeah. That's true.
Where did they go?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, did you see that video clip where they titled it her last moments when she was on the elevator with those girls?
Yeah, I seen that. But that
was the only footage of her being out of that room. And she was with them girls. And the girl that took the picture was one of the girls that they said,
Monifa.
Yeah, her. That she had something to do with it too. And it was on the elevator. You think they might have been on their way down to the bottom at that time? Or probably on their way to they was on their way somewhere.
To be honest with you, I really don't even think that was taken at that time.
You don't think so?
I think they was drunk when they got there.
Yeah?
Yes.
When she was walking in, she was walking cool.
She was cool. They were drunk, not fucked up. You could be drunk and walk cool.
Yeah, that is possible.
Just like me and you, when we get drunk, if the police pull us over, baby, we will act sober, we will be sober up. What did we say? We about to sober up.
Hell yeah. First thing we gonna say, I'm glad I wasn't fucked up.
I'm sober up though.
True.
You trying to get a motel, we trying to be as professional as can.
Yeah.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't get that motherfucker. They done pop some gum in their mouth, you feel me, so it don't smell like no alcohol.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Boom, swipe, boom, let's get in there. We dumbass drunk. You feel me?
Yeah.
As they going to the motel. Before they go inside, it was just them. That's all I'm saying, because it was all of them in that motherfucking video.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just posted it later.
Yeah, that's what's throwing everybody off. The timing of these videos and shit.
They smart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post it at this time. Just like you said, that wasn't a live video.
Yeah, it was just a basic recording.
It was a basic recording.
Like this, I could post this 3 years from now and they'll think it happened just right then and there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just the timing.
Yeah.
Everybody's posted on timing. That's why I don't be worried about the time.
Yeah.
When they keep putting out the time, I'm like, fuck the time.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all trying to get the timing of when the girl died, and this and that. Look,
just throwing random shit all over the place.
Let's just get this. Let's get this over with, man.
For real.
You feel me?
I just want to know if her body was really frozen when they found her. I just want to know if that's true.
If she was, she had to be in a deep freezer. It can't be in a regular freezer.
Yeah.
If you gonna die that quick, you can't be in something that's like this.
Now, I wonder how the fuck did they do all that shit? And it be people at the motel. Was it a day that did they shut it down one day or what? Nigga, like, you feel me?
No. Obviously, if the lady was in there.
Yeah, but who's to say that was all of a sudden just that one clip? Oh, you see that lady came?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Like all of a sudden.
How did you walk the same way?
And on top of that, who the fuck is she?
If that's leading into kitchen,
that's so suspicious to me. All of a sudden, a little white lady.
She didn't return. She didn't go back the other way. You don't see the lady and her kid walking back the other way, so they walk to the fucking kitchen too?
No, I'm saying when she got off that elevator, he walked the same, but that
white
lobby's
lady-
there too, though. So she probably left out or something, was leaving her room.
But listen, how are you walking through the same way as Kenneka? Kenneka walked right when she came out, but you could say she probably was like, "Oh, it's a kitchen," and went back this way. You feel me? And that's how she ended up where the stairs was, cause the stairs is right there.
Oh yeah, you talking about that clip? Yeah.
Yes,
I was
that's
talking about that. The other one where they was talking about the dudes was on the elevator talking about, do you see that arm? You see that arm? When they was like,
I didn't see that on
was
the elevator.
she smiling or something like that?
Yes.
No, not that one. Hold on. No, it wasn't that one. It
That's
wasn't
when
that
she
one.
got off the elevator.
Nah, it was she got. It was 3 of them on the footage, but she got off on the middle one. Talking about that one.
Yes. She got off the elevator and went right. She didn't go left yet.
Yeah.
She went right. So when we just seen the video, if I'm not mistaken, the elevators was right here, and the kitchen was right there. The video we just watched.
Yeah, yeah, it was. And
So
that's the basement.
yeah. So if she went that way, like it says and it showed, she looked and was like, "Oh, it's the double doors. Let me turn this way because that's the kitchen."
Yeah.
She knew she had some common sense.
Yeah. Turned the other way.
So she turned the other way. But my question is, when that lady and her child got off of the elevator as well, they got off the third one.
Yeah.
They went the same way that Kenneka first went, but never turned back around.
Yeah.
So if that kitchen is right there, you know, they went in that kitchen. If they went in that kitchen, and where did they go?
Yeah.
Because Kenneka, where's that footage of them walking in the kitchen? Because Kenneka has her video
Right.
of walking in the kitchen.
And so that's hella weird. All of a sudden, a little Caucasian woman and her kid bounce off out of all of the footage.
Was that a ghost? That was a ghost?
It gotta be. Who in the hell is she?
Ghost, man.
And she need to be questioned. Where's she at?
Exactly.
Shit. She need to be questioned.
She had her head down too.
Yeah.
Look at it. She had her head down. She did not want to look
That's
at
probably
those
a
cameras.
throw off too. Everything that they release, man, is a throw off, man.
Why you have your head down?
Exactly.
Why are you walking
And
in the
this is
kitchen?
going on 2-something in the morning. What the fuck is your baby doing up?
Exactly.
What's really going on?
It's staged. That's what's going on. It's
Yeah,
not
man.
real.
You see what I'm saying, man? The shit, it'd be so much. One thing could go to this, and you'll think about that, and man, it's just crazy. But I'm gonna get a notepad, and I'm gonna write down what I feel are key pointers. And I'm smart though, really, for real. And I'm gonna really do that. It's probably like a few. For example, I probably do like, you know what I'm saying, like what I said with them boxes on the videos. All that motel, all them cameras is updated. They all do the same shit, motion sensor and all that. But because of the editing, you don't see the little boxes because they were smart on those ones. The ones that where the boxes are visible, those are the ones they forgot to edit. So I just say like that's one thing because some videos you don't see them. So you know, and that's showing who and where. Feel me? So they don't want us to know that. Boom, shit like that. The cameras, man, like. Every angle that every hallway she walked through, you know, she walked through some lobby doors or whatever. Like I said, I watched the video of the tour, so there's a camera that'll be facing the back of her, walking towards the lobby, towards the front desk. Where's that footage at? Feel me? Shit's like cameras, boot, the people, you know what I'm saying? The timing. Just a lot of shit just don't make sense, bro.
When she walked in and you seen that, like it was like a yellow light, kinda.
Yeah.
That is that bar that we seen. That's what that is.
Oh, okay.
Remember that bar,
Yeah.
and then like on the other side is like
Right.
the seats and shit. That's what I'm saying. That's where the clerk is.
Right.
And so if that's where the clerk is,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, then the elevators always is gonna be
right
close
there.
to
Yeah,
that to a
exactly.
clerk in every motel. I don't care where
Exactly.
it is, because you got to go upstairs.
Exactly.
They're not going up no stairs.
Exactly.
You got old
Where
people
the
that got to
fuck are
get
you?
upstairs.
Yeah, no. I wish. Well, no, well, not me, but maybe for. Well, yeah, well, I wish she would let somebody know what the hell happened to her. You feel me? She probably up there
She
frustrated,
probably
like
want to, but she can't because
even
she ain't
that,
got
even them
nobody
little
to talk
videos
to.
of the little psychic people doing that witchcraft, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I don't even. They don't even know. I'll just be
Mhm.
listening to them. They basically saying in their own perspective and their own choice of words. They're just summing everything up with the videos that they've seen on YouTube too.
That's what it seems like to me, honestly.
There was a man involved. No shit. They've been talking about that nigga. It's a video of a nigga that's involved. So you saying shit like you preaching to the choir. I mean, we know that.
Man, he was sexually.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, he was aggressive. Like you're just breaking down rape in details. You're putting rape in details. It's painful, aggressive, and emotional. And
Just that we already heard 10 million times from every
Right.
video.
So somebody else will probably believe that shit. But see, like I said, we don't believe anything. We are really intelligent, like, when it comes to thinking. Seriously, but
You gotta kind of think out the box, because this is not a inside the box type of thinking. You can't come at it. You can't come at it very logical every time.
right.
You gotta come at shit critical sometimes, cause it's the only way this shit gonna go. Because they didn't make it for you to easily just get it.
Exactly.
It's not no Law and Order type shit where you gotta break a case like
Right.
this is easy shit.
Exactly.
But they want us to get it. They don't want no help. They want us to figure this out for ourselves.
Exactly.
So we gotta join together and finally do this shit. Come on now. Stop being blind, y'all. Wake up, wake up,
For
wake
real.
up.
Think outside the box,
So,
Like I said, sometimes if you don't know, you don't know. But that's just as far as as far as you can go with whatever you was trying to put together. And just leave it there. Take notes. Keep track of this shit. Like I said, if it don't make sense, then just you only wrecking your own brain trying to figure out every little detail. I mean, shit, all they showing you is her walking through some fucking hallways. And then the video of the dude, the motherfuckers is like going to the other footage of her walking in, and
all these videos from a dude and all this shit is coming from the same videos.
exactly.
It's like we're watching the same shit every day. Nothing has been said. Nothing is going on. Like I said, if you don't keep on going about it though,
Yeah.
this case will blow over. I'm
Right.
sorry to say, but this case will be done and
It
done.
looked like he's carrying somebody. Like, I you know what I'm saying? Like all that's cool. But what else after that? What else happened after you thought that she was being carried? I'm not knocking nobody, but everybody
feel you,
think
but
that
it's
they
like-
know. Like they naming all this little, pointing out this, but what the fuck happened to Kenneka Jenkins is the question. Nobody's answering that. Like, okay, if she was carried, okay, then she was carried. But what the fuck happened to Kenneka Jenkins?
Yes.
Which is why her mom is probably like, fuck the footage. What happened to my daughter?
But we gotta get the footage, man.
Because
We gotta get somebody that's gonna go out there and really get the footage, man. Because that one activist dude is not gonna get the footage.
at all.
He's probably a part of this shit.
Alright.
Trying to tell them don't even show the real footage, because I know what y'all did.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
think deeper, man. You gotta look beside the distraction, you know what I'm saying? Go around the distraction, man, and figure out what's really going on. 'Cause like I said, I know now. But y'all gonna have to figure that out.
I done did a lot of research, man. Man, I already know who exactly did it. I mean, I just needed y'all to know, like, you start doing y'all research. start getting into everything. But I'm gonna cut off saying like this. Rest in peace to Kenneka Jenkins. Fuck everybody else that was there, honestly. I don't care if y'all didn't have nothing to do with it. To me, y'all had something to do with it. And if y'all was out here, I'd break y'all fucking necks. Why? Cause I got kids, nigga. And I don't play around mine, you feel me? It's real life. So, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you, like, I mean, being a dad, that's what it is, like, I don't know, I wouldn't respect y'all ever in life, and if it was me in that same position, and I was doing that, I wouldn't want y'all to respect me as a man again, honestly. So I'm gonna cut it off saying rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Kenneka Jenkins. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, sooner than later, this case will be solved. You know what I'm saying? But as far as I'm concerned, we know that ain't you in that video. You know, how, when, you know, remains a mystery because we don't know where you actually were. We know what's being shown. But we sorry that it happened and you ain't gotta suffer no more, so rest in peace.